Mississippi and New Orleans. Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and I'm the only one, and when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard, my team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my hair.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Houston Texans. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Ready, 95-56, 95-56.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 25 on second down. Breeze. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. Johnson the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. After the run, Watson going to throw. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
First down, Houston.
A first down carry now for Miller. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, here's Miller. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Third and long, it's Watson. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on fourth. On fourth down, Watson, and he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Go!
From the 36, Breeze. This is a catch by Ted Ginn. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. On first down, Breeze. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Ready? Bob 9.
We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 9 yards on the keeper there, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd and 1.
Yep, Greystone, travel. Ready?
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They needed a yard. They got it. First down. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. On second down, Kamara. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Stand up. 8C. Check. Fresno. Go. Switch. Check 26. Roll out. They go.
And now he'll tuck it and run. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Look at me. Zipper.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this goal? He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kiko Alonso. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Breeze. And this is Cook with the grab. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a Saints 1st down on the pickup of 13. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Check, 47. Watch the slap, watch the slap. Watch the car. Switch it.
On 1st and 10, Watson. With a catch made by Hopkins. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, Watson. This is Miller, complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
From the 50, it's Watson. That's caught inside the 20. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. To the air yet again, Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A.J. Klein gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. New Orleans adding some depth to the secondary. They've got 6 DBs out there now for 3rd.
I'm coming after you.
run. Here's Watson. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So a 3rd and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a 1st down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of 2. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 2nd down, it's Miller, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. Tenth carry now for Lamar Miller. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll go with a draw. Watson hands to Miller. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Flushed out right. He's got Fuller. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak, not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Watson, the catch made by Miller. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the... And it's a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Texans have taken the lead.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Run.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Give me that, bitch ass
He's going to
nigga.
be intercepted a 3rd time. Vernon Hargraves with a pick, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium, and Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now this time he'll look to throw. Completes it to Miller. The 20. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, 43 yards. And the Texans push further out in front.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders had it here. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Now don't quit. Don't quit, bro. You on the stream. Paramedic field, huh? Look like your ass croaked over.
Picked off by Tashad.
When times get hard, brother, they choke. They choke under pressure. They was holding the shit out of me in that Wildcat. Now watch how easy this Wildcat work is. Do I want to run with them? I don't know if I want to run with Tennessee. No, bro. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stick with Texas. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch it. Whenever they say that, bad guy, your shit gonna freeze. Hello?
Yeah.
Where you at?
About to head back over there. What's up?
I'm ready to drop my call.
You what?
I said I'm ready to drop my call.
I'm finna come home and change my shirt.
Alright.
Your mama up?
Nah, she's still asleep. Alright. Well, Julio got that I mean that on, man.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Houston Texans. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And we are underway from Santa Clara. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go, here we go. 180! 21.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Well, Raheem Mostert, he was great in that NFC title game, 220 yards. But Super Bowl, 58 yards on 12 carries, though. He did score the touchdown in the third quarter to put the Niners up 20-10.
And think about the journey of Raheem Mostert and where he's traveled. That he has a 220-yard game, 4 touchdowns in the NFC title game that you just mentioned. But only getting 12 carries in the Super Bowl, I don't think in his wildest dreams he would have thought, I only got 12 carries in a Super Bowl? That tells you how valuable he became and what people will focus on. And don't forget Tevin Coleman. The great comeback from the dislocated shoulder against Green Bay in the title game. 5 carries, 28 yards in the Super Bowl. Came back to start that game. Showed a great amount of toughness. But they didn't run it nearly as much as
Man,
we
what the
expected.
fuck? My man's sitting there waiting on the fucking
that maybe was unexpected too. A loss in the Super Bowl.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Garoppolo on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo.
Get out of there.
And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
Here we go. White.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Open pass, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it. You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Mostert. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You better stop me. What you running? I'm going to shut that down.
The 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
I was on the line.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
They need to give old dude a juke animation.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 26.
He
The
should
pass
tackle,
rush
not even.
specialist, D.
He didn't
Ford in
even
on
do
the
nothing.
stop.
He should have tackled.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Texans football to start quarter 2. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On third down, Miller. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Bit of a surprise they ran it on third and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Watson with a give to Miller. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. And now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Play action for Miller. Now Watson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now Watson operating from the gun. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. From the red zone now, Watson. And
are you serious,
intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw
Man, put him in the animation again in front of you.
So a little bit lower scoring than we
crazy.
expected. But
And
a
I'm
lot of
usually picking
fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points for 3 quarters. and somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A pass complete here to Sanders. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things.
And it's
sitting in the middle of the
end zone.
football.
Touchdown 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Let's go, baby.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now it's Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. 180. Stop your bonnet.
This is Mostert. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Watson. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Watson to Hopkins for a huge hookup. 47 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Watson setting up the screen for Miller. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans cut into that lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. On 1st down, Garoppolo. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing now is Garoppolo.
I'm right there, dog.
He will have a first.
My man act like he don't know what's going on.
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes us 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
With the little, put your 2 cornerbacks in there. The spies, like, in the flex. Open flex up.
Yeah, he ain't throwing in the flex.
He's throwing, okay, I just walked in and throwing the running back out the backfield.
It ain't the flex.
We'll return with more after this break.
That's what
This is not the flex.
No, I ain't talking about right there. I'm talking about on both sides.
That's not the flex.
Oh, what is it then, Quint? What's the flex?
Look at that. That's a pin. Nah, that's the flex. He didn't throw the running back over
when I
there.
walked in and he said he got the running back out the backfield, it was on the left side in the flex.
It's not the flex. The flex is the outside of the numbers. That's the flex.
Quentin, hush up.
What you mean? I played football. That's the flex.
He tearing your ass.
Oh, he ain't. You wrong.
Damn.
10 and a 49er first down. I'm guessing you'd
No,
say this is
man,
kind of the
this nigga
key
better
here.
than you.
Grind out some yardage.
Damn, nigga, it's a game.
What are you the one making a big deal out of something?
Nigga, the flex is the outside of that which column.
No, that's not.
Okay.
Focus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Mostert.
That's no mommy.
The chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. Open man, the tight end fails. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. To throw is Watson. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Nick Bosa, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. 3rd and long. It's Watson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On 4th down, Watson. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Mostert. Tackle made by Whitney Merciless.
Here we go.
Garoppolo looking to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. This is caught.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run it. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Dre over there?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
She ain't been there.
But they got another nigga that's coming. Look at that. That's pretty nice. He should be, huh?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end? Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
Yeah.
So the victory here for the
Madden cheat, nigga.
And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though.
You ready to get up, man? Huh? You not ready to get up? Well, Quentin's gonna get you up. When I get back, I gotta cut your hair. Who you trying to get on the phone with? Who is she? That girl from Tennessee? From Georgia? Where she stay at?
Oh, yeah, she said, got it.
You don't talk to Johnson no more?
Trying to cuss me out.
When?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's the scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. 50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Elliott on first down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Elliott on first down, going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Jackson going to throw again. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. 14 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
You mad because you got your ass murked, so that nigga was better than you. Nigga, he would. Beat your ass, nigga. You had no answer.
By the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on fourth down.
Shit,
turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46. The first down run for Elliott will net him about 5 yards. It's second down. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play for the Cowboys on third. Well, hello. I mean, it took him a while to get him a rep, but that's quite an introduction to this game.
And not just hello. How about goodbye to the defense as he went past him? Big-time run on his first carry of the game.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. So first and second down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. As they are now on the board in the first half.
But they decided to run it.
I know how to adjust. Now, am I going to win the game? I don't know. But I know how to adjust against
it. To come out for the PAT. Okay. Breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
What's wrong? What you mean is not?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now the second down throw on target. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He's going deep for Brook. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 51 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line back here.
This is a little low. Nigga, that got some old janky ass.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw this time. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 2nd down, Ingram. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson is going to find his tight end Boyle. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Rush in. Check three. Shoot up. Mike 55. Come on. SOS. Check 6 guys. Hustle. 55. I'm going to come back to you.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood Marquise Brown in the final seconds of the first half, as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. So give 2 points to the defense. They were in hot pursuit there, and in the end, they force him out of bounds.
You just wondered how he was going to get out of this one, Brandon. We saw him painting himself into a corner, and finally he has nowhere to go but out the side of the end zone.
Returnable for Thomas.
What?
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And the 3rd quarter starts with a run by Ingram. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
He's thrashing you.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Okay.
Slam.
Okay. Huh? What?
And an alley to run. middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson.
Shut the hell up. Nah, that's what you do.
See how you came in and talking about? You gotta get that cover too. You gotta get them niggas in the flesh.
So a design run all the way, and he took it the distance.
Just ran your ass.
On this play, I love the vision of him, being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
And the Cowboys are able to recover.
Do what?
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down.
48
They'll try and throw for it here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts, and that'll bring up 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And now it's 2nd down, but here's the field goal team out onto the field. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. Mr. Davis, you're a football lifer, my friend. You've called games at the highest level. You know head coaches inside and out. Please explain that one to me. Speechless. Well, this offense got to be loving this. After the long missed field goal, they'll take over on the other side of the 50, 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A quick throw here out to Cobb. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Here's Prescott. And he's into the clear. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. And the Cowboys are able to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best
mama smell like cat
to
shit.
press advantages
Put that
when
on
you have them,
motherfucking YouTube,
and
nigga.
field position leads you to that type of
Nah,
play calling,
nah.
whether you want to blitz or whether
That's
you want
bullshit.
It's going to be intercepted a third time.
Yeah, your daddy eat donkey dick, bitch.
His own 37, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. He's got a first down and more inside the 30.
What you mean?
Take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
I don't know.
Mark Ingram.
Instead of running to who got the ball, he stopped running.
As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. The 20.
This shit on YouTube, little bitch ass nigga.
Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to make things a bit more respectable. Forbath, the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter.
I did the same thing. Go back to my car.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let me get you two.
And they will be backed up deep as they'll have to start the drive from the 6-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On third down, Jackson. He's got Snead. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Here's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Now Jackson on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise or throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. And sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. And an alley to run. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. They'll throw on first down.
Run him, nigga, run him.
You
thought you had a touchdown.
There, couldn't hang on. Second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big.
Get on that cheap-ass mic. That's what you do.
Still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little
the Nintendo-ass mic you got on PlayStation.
Making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
On second down now, it's Ingram. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. Watch the shift.
They'll run here with Ingram. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 35. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Play action. Now Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it'll bring up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He may try and run for this. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Give him a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it still brings up 4th. Fourth down, here's Jackson towards the end zone for Brown. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the
Thought you was
football
getting
back.
50, bitch.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one.
Post that shit,
Neil.
Neil.
What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a
Post that.
game like
Yeah, I'm running the time out. You know it. Post that.
Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? He may meet up with his team again.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
I heard it like 2 times.
48. Watch the back. Watch the back. Hey, look, 48.
On second and 12, Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Bang, 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 bang.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Got a man. It's Brown. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Oh, that's bullshit, man. That's straight bullshit, bitch. You seen that? You thought you was getting 50, bitch.
It's another thing. Points that they did. What were they clicking on?